Okay, fourth day of the reading rush. I'm still on track, guys. I have not effed it up yet. I think I'll still be able to stay on track today because the book that I'm going to read is actually a middle grade book. I'm going to read Gregor the Overlander by Suzanne Collins. Like, she's the one who wrote the Hunger Games books, you know, and also that prequel that just came out. I quite like her. I really liked the Hunger Games when they came out, and I quite liked the prequel, so I'm gonna read this middle grade book that she also wrote. It was like published in 2005, which was ages ago, but I never knew that it existed, which is really weird. Okay, I'm up, I'm moving. We're gonna go to Nero in a minute. I've been reading a bit of this, and it's cute. It's a bit weird, but I think it's cute. Like, I'm quite liking it. I'm on chapter 5 now, so I'm a good bit of the way through. It's a really fast read, I reckon. I haven't been reading it that long, and I'm already on chapter 5. So, yeah, there's no problem for me finishing this today. But it's this kid, right? He lives in New York, and he's taking care of his baby sister while his mother's working or whatever, and his dad isn't around, I guess. And she's sort of just playing with a ball and falls through, like, a heating grate or, like, some sort of thing in the wall, and he has to go after her. So he sort of chases her down, and it turns into this, like, weird, like, underland world with all these, like, weird creatures and stuff. And there's, like, these massive cockroaches that talk weird. They give them a ride to, like, these weird humanoid people who, like, the descriptions of them remind me of, like, you know, did you ever see that movie Atlantis? And, like, there was that girl, she was, like, really pale with silver hair, and I think she had, like, purple eyes or something like that. So, like, the description of her, and I think, like, her dad, or, like, the sort of older male leader of the group, they're, like, really pale, like, translucent pale, and they've got, like, silver hair and purple eyes. So I think it is weird, but I'm liking it so far. Apparently, they're like, okay, we have to go home now. The kid's like, my mom, you know, she's gonna be asking where I am. Like, the laundry's gonna be done soon. Like, I've got to get on that. And they're like, no, it's too hard. Can't leave. He's like, well, so that's where we are for this. Okay, we're up. We're feeling good. We're going to Nero.
And also, I love you.
Also, I'm wearing my favorite Spice Girls t-shirt. It's gonna be a good day.
Mom, I'm gonna eat this one.
Okay. Okay, I'm like sat at my desk and I'm doing work and I'm like getting on with it, I promise. However, I feel like, can we just for this minute, just really quickly, you know, talk about how gorgeous this book cover is. Look at it. There's like a city. And, like, these kids are, like, riding this bat. And there's, like, these crazy, like, rat creatures, like, climbing up to get it. Ugh, it's just a masterpiece. It's just gorgeous. Okay, I'm doing work. From right now, forward. For, like, ages from now, I will still be doing work. I'm doing work from right now. Oh my god, you guys. This one looks so good. Okay, so I'm reading, like, back issues of this magazine. Like, I get it as, like, a subscription, and then, like, it piles up, like, 3 magazines I haven't read yet, and I just read them all at once, like, when I don't want to do work. But, like, we'll talk about it later. But there's this now. I'm looking at this now. It's called, so, Cherchez le Fond. So, at the end, like, I don't know if you know anything about The Economist, but, like, at the back, they have, like, a culture section with, like, book recommendations and stuff. And they're usually pretty good. Like, sometimes they're pretty hefty, you know, like about the economy of North Korea or something. But loads of times, so, like, this one looks really good. Okay, so, it's about a book called The Margot Affair by Sanaï Lemoine, I think? I don't know, I'm trying to say that. When the existence of François Mitterrand's secret child was revealed by Paris Match in 1994, many insiders in France shrugged. Everyone knew. People said of the president's mistress and of Mazarine, his daughter, discretion over adultery is widely considered a French specialty, yet such deception has its costs. In a new novel about a politician's secret family, it taints every aspect of life. Sanaï Lemoine
was just a girl when La Femme Mazarine burst into the headlines. Out of the contradictions of this quintessentially French arrangement, she has spun The Margot Affair, an unusual and accomplished first novel. With a quick wink to the real-life case, she dives deep into the intense, duplicitous relationships at the heart of such a ménage. 17-year-old Margot is the result of an illicit liaison between Anouk, a glamorous actress, and the married minister of culture. She adores her family. She adores her mainly absent father, fights with her complicated remote mother, and suffers from a confused feeling of unhappiness. On the cusp of adulthood, she suddenly sees that, relegated to the shadows as they are, she and her mother are on the wrong side of father's double life, a realization that sets off a destructive chain of events. That just looks delightful. It's going on my list immediately. I'll do it right now. I'm gonna put it on my list. Okay, now I'm gonna work. Seriously.
Okay, there has been a plot twist. Like, it is a middle grade book, so we did see it coming. But that's okay. It did not ruin the excitingness of the plot twist. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, you know, because it's a huge spoiler. It's gonna completely ruin it for you if you want to read it. But basically, you know, the non-spoiler version, they have been sort of imprisoned by these purple-eyed people, right? They seem nice, you know, they're giving him like clothes and like food and stuff, and they're really nice to them, but they won't let them leave. And he's like, okay, like, you're nice and everything, but we cannot live here forever. Like, my mom is melting down in the overland or whatever in New York. I have to go back home and I have to take my baby sister with me. So it gives him the slip. And he's going through all these like cavernous bits of the underground city and everything. And he comes across these massive rats that want to eat him. And I'm thinking of like the Princess Bride, you know, the RAOSs and like the fire swamp, and they like come out at him. They're basically like that. So they're terrifying and they try to eat them, but then they're saved by the purple-eyed people and they're taken back to their city. And the people are like, okay, like, to be fair, we understand why you left because you feel like we're imprisoning you here, but you need to just be cool with us because we're just trying to keep you safe from these like massive rat people or whatever. And they're saying like about the history of how people got there. It was like in the 1600s, like some guy brought like a community down underground to live there, whatever, and he died because he didn't get enough sun. But then like these people like evolved after that to sort of be people that don't need as much sun or something. And now I'm thinking of those weird creatures, those like dudes under the ground in, what's that movie, The Time Machine? Like I read that book as well, but I'm specifically thinking of like the movie that came out when I was in high school. Is it like early 2000s or something? And like those, what are they called? Like the Morlocks? The Morlock dudes that live under the ground when they accidentally go way too far into the future in their time machine. I'm liking this book.
It kept telling me I was muted, and then it told me I wasn't alive. Now it told me I didn't exist.
Was a rock.
How is this a spiky thingy?
Oh.
Everything is different. Dogs have horns and also unicorns. You see?
Okay, so now we have a prophecy. I love a good prophecy, me, okay? Loads of people say that the Chosen One trope is overplayed, but I disagree. I feel that it is a classic, and it is one of my faves. So the underland people, like the weird translucent people, they have a prophecy from ages ago that says people will come from the overland. 2 people will come to be warriors and help them defeat the rats, or else the rats will defeat them and like kill them all and eat them. So they think that these kids now, these 2 kids, one is like just a normal kid and the other one is a baby, they think that they are the warriors, which makes total sense because I've seen some pretty feral 2-year-olds that can kick some ass. So they're now flying on these bats through like these cave things to go and encounter
these massive rat things for like an epic battle. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's good. Oh, look. Our new books in the mail. They're new Amulet ones that we ordered. Are we excited? Yeah! Okay, so because we're reading this one, we're like a little more than halfway through this one, and we're really liking it because it's kind of creepy. There's some creepy dudes. There's like an amulet thing, like a necklace that's like enchanted.
And also a bunny.
And like a robot bunny, isn't it? Like a weird robot bunny. Anyway, so we're really, really liking this one. So we've ordered the second and third one ready to go for when we finish this one.
Oh my.
Destroy him, Emily. Make him pay. Kurt, no, stop. Destroy him before it's too late. Wait, you're making a mistake. He took your mother from you. Make him pay. Oh, look, she's building up all her power. Should we start book 2?
I really said yes.
Yeah? Hey, book 2, The Stonekeeper's Curse. Right, so I've just finished this one, and it was really good. I really liked the ending. Oh, it was cute, and like I really liked the weird characters. It was just like a, you know, it's a good like middle grade fantasy book, and the writing is pretty good. Like Suzanne Collins, she wrote Hunger Games. Like, say what you want about Hunger Games, but I think like whether you like Hunger Games or not, like I think Suzanne Collins she's a really good writer. I really like her style. So anyway, it's a series. It is. So this is book 1, and I think there's like 5 in the series, something like that. Like I don't really remember, but I might read other ones in the series. Like you never know. I might just sort of have them in the house for another sort of rainy day where I'm not feeling myself, you know, and I can just have like a good middle grade fantasy pick me up. Anyway, it's still quite early-ish in the day. Like I mean, it's not like early. Oh, it's past 6. Okay, like I definitely haven't fed my child yet. Where did the time go? But like there's still definitely some reading time left in this day, so I think I'm gonna get a jump on tomorrow's book, which I'm sort of looking at it now. I sort of tried to make all my books fit like under 300 pages, or like have an audiobook of it, or like make it a graphic novel or something, like so that I can do it in a day. Do you know what I mean? Like nothing more than like 250, 300 pages or whatever. So I look at this book. This is the book for tomorrow. It's Notes of a Crocodile by Chu Mao Jin. I don't know how to say that. Like part of me wants to say Meow Jin, but that just sounds like a kitty cat and booze. It's like a kind of cat liquor. It's Meow Jin. That's probably not right. But I'm sort of looking at it, and it's the book for Bert's 90s book club, so I'm pretty excited to read it. But I think even though it's short-ish, it's like definitely under 250 pages. I'm sort of looking at it, and I think it might actually take me a bit longer than the one day I've given for it. So if I start it now and sort of do for the rest of today and sort of tonight and everything, I might still be able to finish it like within the day for tomorrow. Anyway, that's the end of day 4 for the reading rush. I've murdered my sapphire colored birthstone book, and I'm gonna get a start on my Different Continent from Where You Live book, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.